Hello and welcome to my channel. I am going to do Excel chapter 9 Capstone house cleaning service. This is the 9th chapter of Excel section. I will do this assignment step by step and you can get your assignment done by watching this video. If you want me to do your assignment, if you want me to do your complete course, just contact me on WhatsApp, email or WeChat ID given in the description of this video. You can hire me for your other courses like accounting, management, finance, information technology, computer sciences, and or writing assignments as well. So let's start this assignment and solve this assignment step by step. You can get your assignment done by watching this video step by step. But if you want me to do this assignment for you, you can contact me. I will do this assignment for you and I can do this complete course for you. Let's start this assignment. Title of the assignment is Exp19 Excel chapter 9 Capstone house cleaning service. First step of the assignment is to download your file. So this is the Excel file Exp19 Excel chapter 9 Capstone house cleaning service. We are supposed to download this file and we will solve or we will apply these steps in that Excel file. So this is the Excel file where we are supposed to apply all these steps. So we will move to step number 2. In step number 2, it is saying that group week 1, week 2 and week 3 and week 4. So these are the 4 worksheets and we will group them. After grouping them, we will select this range, this one, and we will fill the format from week 1 sheet across the other weekly worksheet. So first we will group the worksheet, then we will select this range. So go to the Excel sheet. So week 1, week 2, week 3 and week 4. We will group them. So these are grouped now. After that we will select the range here. So range has been selected and now we will fill across the worksheet and we are supposed to fill the format only. This one. You can see that fill the formats only. So we will fill the formats only across the worksheet. So we are done with step number 2 and we will move to step number 3 now. In step number 3, it is saying that with the 4 weekly worksheets still grouped, select the range A11 up to E11 and fill both content and the formatting across the weekly worksheet. So sheets are already grouped. Now we will select this range that is A1 up to E11. So we will simply copy this and we will select this range here. So range has been selected and now we are supposed to fill across the worksheet and this time we will fill both the formats and the content. That is why we will select the all and click OK. So that is our step number 2. Sorry, step number 3, and now we will move to our next step, that is step number 4 now. In step number 4, with the worksheet still grouped, select the range A12 up to D40 and unlock the cells. So sheets are already grouped. The sheets are already grouped and we will select the range that is A12 up to D40, this one. So range has been selected and we will right click on here and go to format cells, this one. So after clicking on format cell, we will go to protection tab, this one. You can see that cells are locked because this box is checked and we will uncheck this box to unlock the cells. After unchecking this box, just click OK. Now cells are unlocked. That is step number 4 and we will move to next step, that is step number 5 now. Step number 5 is ungroup the weekly worksheet. Still select the range D12 up to D40 in the week 1 worksheet and then create a data validation rule. So we are supposed to create a data validation rule in step number 5. So first we will ungroup the sheet and then we will create this validation data rule that and this has these requirement. So let's ungroup the worksheet first. Ungroup them. After ungrouping, we will select this range in week 1 worksheet. So this is week 1 worksheet and we will select the range. So range has been selected and we are supposed to create a data validation rule. For this, we will click on the data tab. After clicking on the data tab, go to data validation here. So select the data validation. So data validation rule is allow. So this is allow the time greater than C12. So we will make it allowed time. It should be greater than C12. Let me click in cell C12. This is C12. So that is requirement 1. Requirement 2 is enter the input message title and time. So this is the input message title. So this is the input title is and time. Enter the input message. So this is the message including the period signs. So copy this and paste in input message. That is requirement 3. So next one is select the stop error alert style. So error alert should be stop this one. We are supposed to select the stop here. Then enter the error alert title. This is the error alert title. We will copy this and we will paste in title. This is the error alert title. After that, enter the error message, that is the end time must be later than the start time including the period. So we will copy this and we will paste it in the error message. So we are done with all these requirements. After putting these requirements, we will click OK sign and you can see that no column D has a data validation rule. So we are done with step number 5 and we will move to next step, that is step number 6. So in step number 6 it is saying that select the range D12 up to D40 and click copy. Click week 2 sheet tab and group week 2, week 3 and week 4 sheets. So first we will copy D12 up to D40 range from week 1 worksheet and then we will group 3 worksheet, that is week 2, week 3 and week 4. Then we will select D12 up to D40 and we will paste the copied data including the data validation from week 1 worksheet to the other worksheet. So for this we will use the special paste special and we will click the validation and paste special dialog box. So let's go to week 1 worksheet first, this one, and then we will copy this data from week 1 worksheet. So for this we will first select the range here. So range has been selected. So we will copy this. For this we will click on home tab and we will click copy this one. After clicking copy, we will go to week 2 worksheet and we will group these 3 worksheets, week 2, week 3 and week 4. So these 3 worksheets are grouped now. After grouping them, we will select this range D12 up to D40 in week 2 worksheet. So this has been selected and now we are supposed to use the paste special from here. Paste special, after using the paste special, we will click on the data validation. That is the requirement so that the copied data should be pasted including the data validation rule. So we can do this or we can do another way. We can create data validation rule in D12 up to D40 range in week 2, week 3 and week 4 separately. So we can do this one separately or we can copy the data from week 1 worksheet. So now you can see that we have copied this data validation from week 1 to week 2. You can see that data validation is week 2, week 3, week 4. This was our step number 6. So step number 6 we can do in two ways. First, like I showed you that I have copied this one, and I pasted this here by using the paste special. This one paste special. If your paste special is not working, you can create data validation in week 2, week 3, week 4, just like I have shown you that we have created the data validation in week 1 worksheet. So that is all about step number 6, and now we will move to our next step, that is step number 7. So step number 7 is display the week 2 worksheet and insert a split bar between rows 22 and rows 23. So it is saying that display the week 2 sheet and insert a split bar between rows 22 and row 23. So this is our week 2 worksheet, and we are supposed to insert a split bar between row 22 and row 23. So we will select row 23, this one, and we will go to the view tab and we will click on the split bar. After clicking on the split bar, this one, you can see that we have inserted a split bar between row 22 and row 23. This is our step number 7. Step number 8 is display the week 1 worksheet. Circle invalid data to identify cells containing invalid and times. Display the month sheet in cell H4 and H5. Indicate the name of the cells. For example, A1 that contained the error. Do not enter a formula. Display the week 1 sheet again. Change the first incorrect end time to 11 am. Change the second end time to 4:15 p.m. So we will go to week 1 worksheet and we will circle the invalid data first. So this is week 1 worksheet and we will circle the invalid data first. Circle the invalid data first. So you will go to data tools and click on the circle invalid data. Now you can see that invalid data has been circled. So these two data are invalid. So after making it circle, then we are supposed to go to the month sheet. This one in cell H4 and H5 indicate the name of cells. So this is cell D13 and this is cell D25. So we will display the invalid data in cell H5 and cell H4. So this is H4 and this is H5. So H4 will be D13. So we will type D13 here. And we will type D25 here because these two data are circled in week 1 worksheet. So we type D13 and D25. After that, display the week 1 sheet again. Change the first incorrect end time to 11 am. So we will make this to 11 am. This one, this is the invalid data 11 am. And the second one we will make it 4:15 p.m. So second one should be 4:15 p.m. So we will make it 4:15 p.m. So that is our step number 8, and now we will move to next step, that is step number 9. So in step number 9 it is saying that open Exp19 Excel chapter 9 Capstone house input Excel file. Arrange the two open workbook vertically to display both worksheets at same time. Display the Exp19 Excel chapter 9 Capstone house cleaner workbook and group the 4 weekly worksheet in cell B5, multiply the total hours that is stored in cell B4 by the customer. First, let me open the worksheet. So we are supposed to open this worksheet. So now you can see that both worksheets are open. This one and this one. This is our solution file, and this is the file where we are going to take the data. So what we are supposed to do? We will group the 4 weekly worksheet. So first group them week 1, week 2, week 3 and week 4. So make them group. After grouping the worksheet in cell B5, multiply the total hours. So cell B5, let me look for cell B5. So this is cell B5 and we are supposed to multiply the total hour that is stored in cell B4 by the customer cost per hour that is stored in B3. So here we are supposed to multiply cell B4 by B3 in the input worksheet. So we will type B4 multiply this by B3. So this is B3 and we will click enter. So we got the values here. That is our new value after multiplying. So that is step number 9. Now we will move to next step, that is step number 10. Step number 10 is in cell B6 multiply the total hour that is stored in cell B4. So in B6 we are supposed to multiply the total hour that are stored in B4. This one we are supposed to multiply this by the cleaner's pay per hour that is stored in cell B4, the other worksheet. Cleaner pay per hours, this one. We will click enter and we will get the value. So that is our step number 10. So I have shown you 10 steps of this assignment. I solved them step by step. This assignment have total 23 steps. So let me do step number 7 now. Step number 11 now. So in step number 11, we are supposed to enter a function in cell B7 that will multiply the mileage that is stored in cell B3. So we will multiply the mileage that is stored B3. This is B3. We will multiply this by the cleaner's mileage that is stored in cell B5 of the other worksheet, this one. So we will multiply this and we will get this value. That is our step number 11. And after that we will ungroup all these worksheets, this one. So make the worksheet ungroup now. So make them ungroup now. So we are done with 11 steps of this assignment. So we will do step number 12 now. In step number 12, it is saying that the month worksheet was created to calculate the total per month. You will insert a function with 3D reference to add data from each worksheet. Display the month worksheet in cell B3. Insert a sum function that uses a 3D reference to add the mileage from the 4 weekly worksheet. So each worksheet have a mileage. So week 1 has a mileage, week 2 has a mileage, week 3 has a mileage and week 4 has a mileage. So we are supposed to add all week mileage in B3 of the month worksheet. For this we will use a 3D reference formula. Put an equal sign, go to week 1, click on B3, then B3, then a plus sign, then week 3, then a plus sign and go to week 4, week 3. This is our formula. When we will click enter, we will get the mileage for all the weeks in month worksheet of month sheet in cell B3. So we are getting mileage for the month by adding all the mileage for week 1 up to week 4. So when we will add this, we will get the mileage for month in cell B3 of the month worksheet. That is our step number 12. Now we are supposed to go to step number 13. In step number 13, we are supposed to use copy the function from B3 to the range. So we will simply copy this function, use the autofill button to fill without formatting to preserve the original formatting to the range. So let me give you an overview for this, because I have shown you 12 steps for this assignment. I solved them step by step. And if you want me to do this assignment for you, you can contact me and I will do this assignment step by step for you. Now I am going to show you, or I am going to give you an overview for the remaining steps. Let me show you step number 13 now. So this will be the final form of the month worksheet. So you can see that we calculated the total hours based on week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. We used a 3D reference sum formula to add the total hour of week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4 for the month worksheet. Then we got the total charge client, this one. Then the cleaner pay, this one, mileage to cleaner, this is okay. So that is our all about step number 13 and 14. We are supposed to use the formula, 3D reference formula in step number 13 and 14. So step number 15 is in cell E4 of the month worksheet, insert a 3D reference formula to display the content of cell B5 from the week 2 worksheet. In cell B5, E5, we are supposed to insert a 3D reference formula again. Let me show you these steps. And E6, we are supposed to use a 3D reference formula again. So we are supposed to use three 3D reference formulas in step number 15 in cell E4, E5 and E6. Let me show you these one. So E5 is here. This one is E5. This is E6 and E4 is here. This one. So all in all of these three cells, we use 3D reference formula to sum the client charges for week 1, week 2, week 3 and week 4. That is all about step number 15. Now step number 16 is in cell D3. This one. In cell D3, in the month worksheet, insert a hyperlink that links to cell B5 in the week 1 worksheet. So in cell D3, this is D3, you can see that we are supposed to insert a hyperlink that will link cell B5 in the week 1 worksheet. So when we will click on it, we will go to cell B5 of the week 1 worksheet. You can see that I will click on it and it will take me to cell B5 of week 1 worksheet. Like this, we are supposed to insert a hyperlink in cell D4 that will take me to cell B5 of the week 2 worksheet. Let me show you this one again. This is cell B4 that will take me to cell B5 of week 2 worksheet. This one, because we have used a hyperlink here. So in cell D5, it will take me to cell B5 of week 3 worksheet. This one, because we have inserted a hyperlink, that is our requirement. So that is step number 5. Now step number 18, step number 19 is insert D6. We are supposed to insert a hyperlink again that will take me to cell B5 of the week 4 worksheet. So let me show you this one. I will click on it, that is D6. This will take me to cell B5 of week 4 worksheet. So you can see that I clicked on that. It is taking me to cell B5 of week 4 worksheet. So we have inserted these 4 hyperlinks that are required in step number 17. Step number 17, step number 18, and step number 19. So we inserted hyperlink in these 3 cells in month worksheet that are taking us to cell B5 of different weekly worksheet. So in step number 20, we are supposed to create a footer. So we will create a footer in simple way. So I have shown you the step number 21 is to protect the worksheet. You can protect the worksheet. So I have shown you this assignment step by step, and you can get your assignment done by watching this video. Now I am going to show you, or I am going to give you an overview of complete assignment. This will be final form of weekly worksheet that have these value and the data validation in column D. This will be week 2 worksheet having these value and data validation in column D. This will be the final form of week 3 worksheet having these value and data validation in column D. Week 4 worksheet, and this will be the month worksheet. We calculated these value by using the 3D sum formula, and also the values in E4, E5 and E6 using the 3D sum formula. And after that, we created hyperlink inside D3, D4, D5 and D6 that are taking us to cell B5 of the weekly worksheet. So this is the final form of this assignment. If you want me to do this assignment for you, just contact me on WhatsApp, email or WeChat ID given in the description of this video. I will do this assignment step by step for you, and you can get A grade in this assignment. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please subscribe to my channel, like my video and comment to my video. Thank you so much again.